get yourself some cheap sunglasses. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, a little 510 update, number 2, 510. It's been a busy couple of days here working on it, getting it ready for soybeans. I know soybeans are 2 months off, 3 months off. That's fine. I want to get this one done. It's kind of a toy, I guess. I might do 30 acres with it this year. That goes to wheat this fall, and then I got some double crop beans in. Granted, it keeps raining and everything. Will get them off with it too, probably. So I figured I better get it ready a little better. The header came with it. It was free. It was just sitting in the weeds. They kind of just said, hey, you want this header? Cut the trees out, you can take it. I said, okay, challenge accepted. So I ran the header last year, it worked. But if I want to run some more acres with it this year, I figured I better get it ready a little bit better. So I'll walk you through what I did. But anyway, yep, here we go. This is the there, that's better. The camera was a little fogged over. It's pretty humid day here today. Not much wind, kind of hot. Yesterday was beautiful. Today it's plenty warm. I'm looking forward to getting to it cleaned up and stuff put away and going into shade somewhere after this. So anyway, this is the 16-foot flex head or floating cutter bar head, whatever you want to call it. It's a floating cutter bar head. They didn't really flex. They just went up and down, so they called it a floating cutter bar head. Whatever, they worked pretty good. That cutter bar was not a bad one at all. I actually was surprised how well it cut last year. It cuts right on the ground and works great. No header height, don't need it. Anyway, on this header, had to do a lot of work to it. The reel was way too slow last year. It was just barely moving, and you could barely go, I don't know, if you're going 1 or 2 mile an hour, it's barely moving. It wouldn't feed in if you went any faster. Of course, it has that variable speed electric pulley over here, which I'll show you. It has that variable speed electric stuff here. Of course, the motor's on here yet, but it's locked up. It's old. I'm not even gonna mess with it. So I locked it into place here with this manual adjustment so it can't move. That's what was happening was if you tried to adjust it manually, the sheaves are just stuck from sitting for so long that it takes the whole shaft and moves it over and this belt gets all out of line. And like I said, I could fix it that way, right? But it's just, I don't know. I'll never change it once I set it where I like it. So, and that's exactly what I did. So on the rigid headers, they have a pulley here you can swap. And this one had a real small one on it. So I put the bigger one off the rigid on it. I initially thought it was going to be way too big and it turned too fast, but it's just right. It kind of matches the otter speed, maybe a little slower, and that's just right. I don't need to do anything different there, I don't think. That'll work great. Also went through, put some new roller chains on. One of them had like 3 half lengths in it. The other one had like 3 different connector lengths in it. And, I mean, I did it. It works. You got to do what you got to do. It makes sense. But it was time. It was needing some pretty bad. So this chain was walking around on here real bad. It's not anymore. So other than that, I'm trying to think what else I did over here. Oh yeah, that sprocket here, it was shot. So I got a welded hub sprocket. It was 26 bucks versus I could have bought the Massey one. It was 112 with the Massey one. It was really high price. So I just went with that one. It was a lot cheaper route. And I thought, well, since I did all that, I better look at the knife a little bit. I went ahead and got new sessions put on. I don't remember, it was like 50 some I put on, 55, something like that. So I took the whole header bar out, put them all on, spent yesterday afternoon working on that, and this morning started early and got it all done and got it back in. Got it all set where it should be. Got a couple bad guards I need to replace. I should just do them all, but for the price and how much I use it, I'll run these another couple years. Most of them are pretty good yet, so I'll put a couple and switch out a couple of the really bad ones, and I should be good to go, I would think. So anyway, with that being said, the header's done, I think. I ran it, and I will attach a video on the end of this video when I'm done talking. Yeah, I talk a lot. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's running. But I think I'm done with that. I did have to do some work to the engine here again. Last year I noticed I was starting to get overfull in oil. And Perkins are bad about that. If they sit a long time, the fuel pump, the diaphragm inside the left pump, the hand pump back there behind the engine, it'll go to crap and it will start letting diesel run right into the crank tank. So I'm pretty darn sure that's what's happening. I took the pump off and it was all wet around the inside with diesel. So I went ahead and swapped out a pump, got that all bled back up, changed out the oil, got new oil on it. I think that should solve that problem. So other than that, it's pretty well ready. I need to maybe do a little greasing, and when it's harvest time, maybe check a few levels on some deer bosses and stuff again, just make sure everything's good from sitting over the winter, nothing leaked out or any of that stuff. So yeah, we have been eventing some mice here too and stuff. Pat rats just love this combine. I don't really know why, but they don't really mess with the wiring and stuff, which thankfully, but they do like to get inside here and find all the drain. So I think that's like the third or fourth one now I've gotten out of here. So you probably need to start setting traps again, but I guess that's one way to get rid of them. Anyway, I'll attach a video here at the end of this one and show you in action. So thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'll try to make more videos when I can. Have a great day. Thank you.